Alright, what we're going to do today is on the Sennheiser HD202 cans, we are going to be replacing the cable. So after 15 years, this right hand side has gone quiet. And what I've determined is that the ground from the plug has gone missing. So we're going to pop off these covers. We're going to take this cable and install it. So let's get that popped off. Pull them off like that. And then I need a screwdriver. There's 4 screws to remove. In here. Get them pulled out. This cost me $1.50. A cheap cable, which is 8 or 3.5mm to RCA, and I'm going to cut the RCAs off and wire them to the speakers. These headphones were originally $100. They're worth saving. They're very nice headphones. So for $1.50, we're going to fix these headphones instead of spending another $100 on more headphones. And all we need to do is spend half an hour fixing these. So that is our plan over here. So that's that one. Pops out like that. Okay, let's attach that. So the wide end is ground. Like so. Alright, that's one. So that is the left hand side, but I think they're identical. Put that on the left. And inside here there's a slot. Okay, now what we need to do is go in here and pop out that metal clip. And then this pulls inwards like so. Now I think that the cable diameter of the new cable is going to be a problem. But we'll see. I'll snip that off there. Okay, so that's that one out. We might have to think about how else we're going to do the cable entry. Not the end of the world, as long as the thing goes back together. So this should be fairly quick. The failure mode was strange. It went from working fine to sudden silence in the right hand ear. and that was it. No intermittent fault, became a hard fault. So I have had these, I had it open on the right hand side, and I was able to confirm that there was no ground to the speaker, but the speaker resistance was still what it needed to be. So it's not a speaker problem. So pop that out. And then we cut that one off. And then push that out. Yeah, the rubber molded fairly tough around that. I'm going to set those aside for now. Let's get some scissors and get these unpacked. And these are 3 meters long. That is the one thing I did enjoy about these headphones, having a 3 meter long cable. Now which one did I just undo? The problem is, which is left and which is right. Let me quickly Google that. 3.5 millimeter audio jack connections, images. Alright, the tip is left and the center ring is right. Okay, so here's our new cable. It's quite a sturdy cable. Got a bit of it's sort of a heavy feel. You know what, that's fine. We're not going to stress about that. This is a budget repair. Fitting a heavier cable, it's also okay. So let's set that aside. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that aside. Or am I? I think what I'm going to do is just tie a knot when they come through. I even put zip ties on. I think I might even just use zip ties. Oh no, it's gone wrong. Oh dear. what I want to do, we're going to have to be careful splitting these. Let's let it separated nicely. I'm going to have to use a knife. Okay, so what I'm going to do, trim off that bit. Put that aside. So I have to do that carefully. Separate them out. All right. Let's keep going. Okay, that's working. And so, make that a little bit longer. Fortunately, we do have plenty of cable. I use these things on a daily basis. To listen to music and watch YouTube and all that sort of stuff. So I think I'll trim that down some more, down to that point. Okay, that's good. Let's get some zip ties. So I'll just put a zip tie around here for now. Keep them together like that. I can do something neater later. What we're concentrating on at this stage is the wiring up of the new cable. Right. So I need to know which is left and which is right. So bring in the multimeter in a moment. And we said that left is on the tip. So blue is left. We've confirmed that already. Now there's left. So we're going to take that one, feed it through into here, fit our strain relief. Like so. And that'll fit into that slot like that. Let's just remove that extra bit of sleeving. Then get these turned up. Need some solder. And there we go. Now we need this bigger and the blue. Go to the positive. Make sure that's in shot. Negative. Pull that back. Add that wire in there like that. And close it up. If it wants screw, then I'm going to do a continuity check. Sanity check to make sure that we have got the left side connected before we go for full reassembly. So I'll bring the multimeter again. Ohms. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, and to the other side. Now this one. Need to clean that off. Talcum powder. Alrighty. So that's the right hand one. R is for red, R is for right. Very easy to remember. Get them up. Sorry about that. Okay. Get these stripped and tinned. Fairly quick job. All you need is an iron and small screwdriver, some side cutters, and you can sort this out. Right, there's that one. And there's that one. Bring this in again. should now have continuity. That seems to be the case. A bit strange how the auto ranging on that meter works. It sort of bounces around, gets the job done. So turn that around like that. Get that screw in. Try not to lose the screws while you're doing this. Once it hits the floor, it's gone. We're almost done here. It's kind of a quick video. That one in. Let's see, get this one in here. Turn the iron off. Because of that zip tie in there, I'm just having to rotate the cable to get this to go in. When something doesn't want to go in, don't force it. Find out what has gone wrong and fix it. Otherwise you break stuff. And fixing broken stuff is hard. Come on, Duncan, shape up. Come on, get that screw in there. Almost done here. Alrighty. Then you take these. Stick your fingers in there. And you feel where that plastic edge is. Okay, and you work it around and clip it on like so. See that edge, you want to feel it from the other side, okay? So that you line it up there. So what you do, stick it in there like that. There we go, it's clipped in. Click. Fortunately this coating not too bad yet, but this coating where it was on here is completely gone. That's one of the things that wears on these cans, and I know it'll eventually start wearing here and start staying behind on my ears when I remove the cans from my head. That one's not clipped on yet. See if we can get it to go on. There we go. Gotta get right in there. And then you just look around the edge. If it's not flush, it's not clipped in. Look, the wires just come out the holes at this stage. That's okay, they do a strain release. Put it on my head. There's enough slack. The zip tie that I fitted over here comes down to my sternum, so that's fine. So next is an audio test, which I'm probably not going to bother you with. So this is nice and long, a good 3 meters. This is a PVC cable. It's fairly tough cable, but flexible enough. So that's it for $1.50 and half an hour's work. We've got these cans fixed. So that's it. We are done. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining me. How to fix your Sennheiser HD202s, which are no longer made. Very nice headphones. How to fit a new cable, make them good as new again. Ladies and gentlemen, it was great to have you with. Now you know how to do this. It was easy. Don't be scared. Take care. Have an awesome day further. And I'll see you next time for more awesome stuff. Alrighty. Bye.